Welcome to the GK Objective Biology channel. So in this video, we will discuss the Telangana State Counseling related all the informations, all the documents and all the procedures we need for the counseling of Telangana State. So I have taken the previous year bulletin of information because for this year they have not released, but they released very shortly. So all the documents that is required you have to complete before the time, so that you can appear for the counseling with a fresh mind and with all the fulfilled requirements. Now, KNR University of Health Sciences, Telangana State is the responsible university for conducting the counseling for MBBS and BDS. Regulations. So, following are the regulations for admission into MBBS, BDS course in all the medical and dental colleges. Number of seats under competent authority quota. So I have taken for the previous year, but for this year they will release shortly. The total number of seats expected for medical colleges and private is given in the annexure 1. We will see step by step. Now come to the eligibility. The candidate who fulfill the following criteria for admission into MBBS BDS course shall apply online for competent authority quota seats in college affiliated to Kaloji Narayana Rao University of Health Sciences, Warangal. The candidate should be Indian national or person of Indian origin. The first criteria. The candidate should have passed 10+2 or its equivalent examination with physics, chemistry, biology and English. The candidate should have completed 17 years. The candidate should secure marks of cutoff score and above in national NEET UG 2021. Then this is the expected cutoff. Now come to eligibility conditions in respect of candidate whose domicile of Telangana / Andhra Pradesh. The candidate shall satisfy local / non-local status as per Government Order number 646 Education Department dated 10/7/1979 and Presidential Order. So you have to determine your local and non-local status with reference to this Government Order notification. Now, clear mentioned, non-local candidates are eligible for 15% unreserved seats only. The local candidates are also eligible for 15% unreserved seats along with 85% seats reserved for local area. So this is a very important line for Telangana State Counseling, and it is specific to two states only. One is Andhra and one is Telangana. Only two states have regional based classification, regional based reservation of seats, local and non-local like thing. So the verification and registration fee once paid will not be refunded or adjusted. Now come to reservation in favor of the local candidates. So admission to 85% of seats shall be reserved in favor of local candidates in relation to local area as provided in AP Educational Institution Regulations of Admission. Now statewide courses, local area, okay. The part of the state comprising the district of Srikakulam, Vizianagaram, Visakhapatnam, East Godavari, West Godavari, Krishna, Guntur and Prakasam shall be regarded as the local area for the purpose of admission to the Andhra University or Nagarjuna University and to any other education institution other than a statewide university or statewide educational institution. Anyway, for local area. Now the part of the state comprising the districts of Adilabad, Hyderabad, Rangareddy, Karimnagar, Khammam, Mehboob-nagar, Medak, Nalgonda, Nizamabad, Warangal shall be regarded as local area for the purpose of admission to the Osmania University. So clear mentioned, the Kakatiya University and to any other educational institution. Now the part of the state comprising the districts of Anantapur, Kadapa, Kurnool, Chittoor and Nellore shall be regarded as the local area for the purpose of admission to Sri Venkateswara University and to any other educational institution other than a statewide university. The condition is whatever. A candidate for admission shall be regarded as local in relation to local area. Okay, if he or she studied in an educational institution, educational in such local area for a period of not less than 4 consecutive academic year, the condition you have to note the four consecutive academic year ending with academic year in which he or she appeared as one, maybe first appeared in relevant qualifying examination. Okay, now come to one more important things. The following categories of candidate are eligible to apply for 15% of unreserved seats. All the candidates eligible to be declared as local candidates. Now reservations. So reservation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, we know very well the university 15% reserved for candidate belonging to scheduled caste and 6% seat reserved for the candidate belonging to scheduled tribe in each local area. Now, candidate of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe belonging to the state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh for castes which are specified by the government of Telangana from time to time shall be considered for reservation. So, you have to note this point clearly. Reservation for backward classes. So, we have the, in Telangana there is subcategory of the OBC, BCA 7%, BCB 10%, BCC 1%, BCD 7%, BCE 4%, as per the government order number 1793. Reservation for EWS category, there is clear reservation of 10%. Now come to reservation for women candidates. Okay, now 33% of seats are guaranteed for women and candidate in each category on horizontal basis. This regulation of guarantee shall not be applicable if women candidates are selected on merit in each category from 33 1/3 or more of the seats therein. Social status certificate. Now we will discuss each and everything. Now reservation under the categories of CAP NCC, person with disabilities. So CAP Army 1%, National NCC 1%, PWD 5%. Now Police Martias children 0.25%. The guidelines of Government of India and regulation of Medical Council shall be followed in making admission to persons with disabilities. So for PWD, they have some specific requirements. Now application through online. Okay, now the list of document you have to very this is must. These documents are must for applying for counseling. NEET UG rank card, birth certificate or SSC mark sheet or whatever it is, marks memo, qualifying exam certificate, intermediate marks memo or equivalent grade certificate. Now study certificate from 6th to 10th. If more than one certificate, scan all into one single PDF. Now study certificate intermediate or equivalent for 2 years. Transfer certificate, latest caste certificate, minority certificate, Muslim only if applicable, EWS certificate. For EWS, you have to prepare the current financial year. Now, latest parental income certificate if applicable, NCC certificate if applicable, CAP if applicable, PMC certificate if applicable, subject to availability. Anglo-Indian Aadhaar card is required, candidate's latest passport size photo is required, specimen signature of the candidate is required. So now the step-wise procedure. When they open for the counseling window, the window like this will appear. Now online registration, you have to register yourself by filling all the details. NEET roll number, NEET rank, date of birth, mobile number, mobile OTP, email, CAPTCHA and all. So this is the form. You will get the form like this. You have to fill all the details. Registration number to your mobile. Please note down the registration number for further correspondence. So you have to note the registration number. Now after registering, you have to fill the details, roll number and registration number, then you have to validate. Now there is a requirement of photo and signature with specific guidelines. The scanned photo and signature should be less than 100 KB and in JPEG or JPG format. So you have to remember this thing. Now then you have to fill all the details, whatever required, candidate name, roll number, mobile, address, subcategory, parental income and all the details. Educational details, you have to fill the educational details. After filling the form, click on save and exit button. This process can be repeated till all the data you entered are correct using data updation link on the home page. Then click upload certificate button to proceed for the document attachments. Now this is also the procedure of your application form for applying for NEET Counselling of Telangana State. Now this is the form. You will get the form like sample of field application form. So you will get the form like this. Then do and don'ts. Do not use mobile tabs and iPads. Use desktop computer or laptop with Internet Explorer. You have to remember one thing. Do not select or enter false information. So avoid using slow internet facility. Keep your mobile with you while applying and do not block SMS. Sample certificate, through which certificate entered in the application. Now there is sample certificate. So this is Government of Telangana Revenue. This is the caste certificate number you have to mention and should be clearly visible. Then we have the income certificate like this. Then Government of Telangana, this is EWS certificate. The format will be like this. Then procedure of filling online application and procedure for online payment. So all the information is given here. Keep all the following required documents ready to upload the details. Admit card of NEET UG. So this is for current, this is for previous year, but you have to put all these documents for the same year as well. Admit card of the NEET 2021, rank card of NEET 2021, SSC or equivalent examination containing date of birth, memorandum of marks qualifying examination, transfer certificate, study certificate from 6th to intermediate, permanent caste certificate, service record of parents, Aadhaar card, minority certificate if required. Candidate who have studied in the institution outside of Telangana have to submit 10 years of period we specified. Residence certificate of the candidate of either of parents issued by MRO, Tehsildar, excluding period of study or employment. So this is very important point. Now come to the candidate claiming fee exemption shall produce the latest income certificate from the parent issued by MRO. Local residence certificate issued by MRO. Candidate claiming eligibility reservation under special categories, so the required certificate in support of their claim. CAP, NCC, PMC. EWS certificate issued should be of current financial year. The fee can be paid through debit card or credit card. Registration and verification of fees. Now come to the number of seats. They have mentioned, okay, so the list of affiliated medical and dental colleges for the current year. So Osmania Medical College 250, Gandhi Medical College 250, Kakatia Medical College 250, Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences 120. So you can see college wise number of seats. Now private medical colleges, there is special category A competent authority quota seats, category A seats. So the fees is low for category A seats. All the colleges listed here. You can also download this bulletin of information online and read all the instructions carefully because counseling is near about to start. So you have to ready with all the documents. Now there are some private minority medical colleges in the state of Telangana. There is some competent authority quota seats, category A seats, which is low fees seats. So even student get in category A seats is also a good because they can complete their MBBS at low fees. Dental colleges of the Telangana state. Now, so I finished all the steps and procedures required for the Telangana 85% state counseling. So I hope you understand all the steps required for the Telangana NEET UG 85% state quota counseling procedure. So for the current academic year, they will release the bulletin of information shortly, and all the steps you have to read and complete your documents before applying online. I also uploaded the videos of cutoff and every information of counseling. So please watch on my channel and subscribe for all the latest update related to NEET counseling and other processes.